According to a new report from the Daily Beast this week, Donald Trump has spent the last year laughing at the pain and suffering that his supporters caused during the Capitol riot for the individuals who were trapped inside the Capitol. And we've all heard the stories, even from Republicans. One of them, and I wish I could remember the name, but one of them in Kevin McCarthy's office grabs a replica sword off the wall, hides in the bathroom on the toilet holding the sword because he was afraid for his life. And that was a Republican. We have also heard the terrifying stories from people like Representative Alexandr, Caio, Cortez, and of course, plenty others. We've seen the video footage of Democrats and Republicans together moving furniture to barricade the doors to keep these people out. And according to this report, those closest to Donald Trump say that when this suffering is brought up, he laughs. He laughs and he mocks them. Let me read this. According to 3 people with direct knowledge of the matter, the twice impeached former president has noticed the emotional accounts, particularly that from Democratic Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Some he has found annoying, others, however, have become targets of mockery and casual hilarity for him. In several conversations with close allies over the past 12 months, Trump has repeatedly made fun of the idea that certain legislators, police, or journalists were traumatized by the violent events of that day, according to the sources. There are moments when the ex-president has speculated that his critics are faking their trauma and anxiety for attention. Other times, he's done poor, whining impersonations of perceived enemy lawmakers crying about the riot. Yeah, big talk coming from a man who spent the last 14 months crying about the 2020 election. And who, again, will spend the rest of his life crying about the election. This is classic bully mentality, and of course, delighting in the suffering of others like this that were caused by people who love you. I would say, in my personal opinion, my non-medical personal opinion, that that's the sign of a deranged mind. And I do believe a lot of mental health professionals would agree with me on that. There's a whole book, a DSM-5, where they could look up that personality trait and see what it says about somebody. And I believe it's about time to do that for good old Donnie Boy. But more importantly, again, this is the bully mentality. The man clearly is upset and unhappy with his own personal life. He's upset and unhappy that he didn't win the election. He loved watching the Capitol riot unfold. Other reports this week said that the man not only sat there watching it on TV, but that he continuously rewound it so that he could watch it again and again and again because he was loving every second of it. And I have no doubt that he was loving every second of everyone talking about what a horrifying experience it was. Up to and including probably Mike Pence. Because after all, we do know we had that gaggle of folks that were chanting, "Hang Mike Pence." I bet Trump loved that. I bet that gave him a good old belly laugh, right? Conservatives, please understand, this is your God. This is the guy you chose. And he's laughing at you. He's not just laughing at the Democrats. He's laughing at the police. So I'm sure the Blue Lives Matter crowd has something to say about that, right? Right? I can't wait for your statement denouncing Donald Trump's actions here, laughing at Capitol police officers when they told their stories, like what they had told to the January 6th committee several months ago in those publicly televised hearings. I'm sure you've got something to say, just waiting for that announcement from y'all. And of course, all the Republican lawmakers, including those who are standing by Donald Trump, he's laughing at you. He's mocking you. Because this is what you get. You elevated a guy like this knowing full well who he was and what he was all about. This is your party now. Live with the disgusting consequences of it. And that is what this is. These are truly disgusting consequences for elevating such a disgusting and despicable, deplorable human being, which is what Trump is. And I'm sorry. But at this point, if you still support him, then you're just as deplorable as well. Hillary Clinton nailed it on the head with that one. I'll give her credit for that. Because Trump and his followers are nothing short of deplorable and disgusting human beings. There's no other way to say that. That is what they are. That is the path they have chosen. And I do not believe there is a redemption arc for any of them.